Welcome back to Mcoc Al Bundy Rules. I got 1.2 Chapter 1 Quest 2 in the October 2021 Event Quest walkthroughs. Cavalier difficulty. Going to show you an easy path. Get you through smoothly. We're going to see no ceiling red. Mutant attackers. Reduce proficiency of bleed by 90%. When activating specials, they remove the bleed. When they remove the bleed or immune, 35% attack, fury, biohazards. When struck, 20% chance to inflict bleed, 100% chance for direct damage. When blocking attack, 50% chance to inflict poison, 100% of attack has direct damage. And there's bloodletting, increases duration of bleed effects by 100%. And slow learner, after the attack uses special attack, 15 the second timer started. If the activates another special while this timer is active, they will be inflicted with the Petrified debuff of 50% potency for 15 seconds. So again, a lot going on there. Big thing, big takeaways, and you'll notice they have a mutant heavy team. That is for strong reason. Use them through the path. You want mutants. You want mutants that either, preferably that are bleed immune, or can get rid of bleed. That just makes things a lot quicker. Even if they're not bleed immune, they'll be fine. However, you will need to launch some more specials to get rid of those specials. Keeping in mind you can't launch specials twice within 15 seconds. So you can work around bleed immunity on here. Keeping in mind there's biohazard going on. But it's easier if you have somebody who is bleed immune, or somebody like Omega Red who can keep taking the bleeds. Then cool. That ain't a bad thing, is it? Not a bad thing. We'll see Omega Red still at 100%, just busting through Black Panther. So if you got Omega Red, you run Suicides like I do. Heck, even if you don't, those bleeds and even poisons you can get on this fight relatively simple by striking into the block. And Omega Red is very, very, very good for the quest. Oops, I accidentally took a couple hits, but you know what? It doesn't really matter because Omega Red is a stud. And as him being a stud, as he got those bleeds back on him from striking the Black Panther, he healed back up. He's back at 100%. So as we see, you got Omega Red, use him. He'll get you through pretty much most of this entire quest in 1.2 event quest of October 2021. But of course I can't make it too easy, so I'll rotate through. Maybe you don't got an Omega Red, so I brought the rest of my team for a reason, so we'll rotate through them as well, of course. I see a mutant defender here, so I'll take that as a good cue to break out my Apocalypse. Break out Apoc. So we are attacking Archangel now. Going to try to build up the power as we are going in. He will gain the immunity to the bleed over the time, which he now has, although I just took some poisons by accident somehow, and now I took a stun. I got hit or something. I didn't even see what happened. All I know is I all of a sudden was down at 11%. I must have got clipped and didn't even realize it or something, but I went way down way quick, and now I'm down to 6%. So yeah, it looks like I got some bleed and somehow, and maybe attacking into the block, but it's okay. Apocalypse busted through that. I made some mistake somewhere in there and took some massive poison damage, got me way down. Otherwise that fight was very easy. I'm not even 100% sure what mistake I did. Either I got a clip and didn't notice it, and or hit into the block, got too much poison damage on me and knocked me way down. So be careful, be careful. I'm double checking to see if I missed something on these nodes, because again I didn't really see what I did that caused my Apocalypse to get obliterated in health. I did see the poison, I did see myself get stunned at the end, and I'm double checking the nodes, making sure I didn't miss nothing as I kind of busted through reading them rather quickly a bit ago, but I'm not seeing nothing different, same basic stuff. Don't believe I missed anything, so let's move on. Let us get to, let's break out Emma Frost. And Emma is great because she starts off with her immunities, so automatically takes off the bleed and poison that I would get from the suicides. We're already at 3 Furies now, and we're going to kind of smack this Hawkeye around. See the bleed right there. I can get rid of that bleed by either launching that special or switch to diamond mode in case of Emma. In fact, I did both almost simultaneously. And now what I'm going to be doing is keep hitting. I'm going to keep her in diamond mode a decent amount because that's going to help me build up the Furies if I get her out. Well, look at the timer, by the way. The timer's now over, so I can use another special now if I want to. Be careful not to use specials while that timer is up, or you will take that debuff. As shown in the nodes. Now, it is time to go against Sunspot. I'm thinking Mr. Colossus would be a wonderful fit for this fight. Start on off with some parry heavy action. Let Sunspot come on in, but I tried to do heavy instead. I somehow dashed back. Another control mishap, so be it. And that one, I was busy wondering why I dashed back when I was trying to do heavy a moment ago, and I got a couple hits upside my head. All good, ain't worried. But we noticed I got a couple poisons going on. Force of habit to hit into the block, and I didn't even realize I did. So be careful. It's easy to get used to hitting into the block, especially for space. I do it often. Helps me control the playing field, so to speak. So you do got to be careful here. As we already see, I'm lost a good amount of health simply hitting to the block, but go ahead, parry heavy that Sunspot, and the fight is now over. Moving on to the next. I see a little ducky quack coming up, and good old BTD, Venom the Duck. As anyone who's watched my channel for any length of time knows, I very much enjoy Venom the Duck. Actually, my very first R3 6-star, got lots of videos on him. Not a hard defensive champ, but he does some amazing things offense. If you're a patient fighter on here, you will love him. If you're not patient, you just want results now, you just want to mash buttons, he's probably not for you, which is why you get mixed reactions on VTD. And I will now continue my second file with Omega Red, as I am just getting up close and personal. I am invading BTD's personal space, and he ain't liking it. But that's okay, I'm liking it. Get up next to me, BTD, as I got all those death spores going on. I got some degeneration, I got me some S2, I got some death field. I am just going boom chugga all over your face, BTD. What's going on, dude? Nothing like smack talking a venomized duck as he goes down to a dirt nap. Now, Immortal Iron Fist. Ooh, scary. Him in his cool little white outfit with that little golden lace or whatever that is. And what is that, a golden tail? Alrighty then. So let's break back out Emma, as I kick him in the chest, and she's doing some high kicks. I think she got confused and thought she was auditioning for cheerleader tryouts the way she kicks, but that's okay. It is working and being effective. We will continue to do her crazy kick animations and building up some fury in the process. Got 3 of them. I got some prowess going on. I have got her in telepath mode. Gonna go ahead and launch out that S2, which almost was enough to finish this fight, but not quite. And however, just a couple little extra kicks and slaps was enough to put him down. Now it's time to move on over to the teleport path, and we are going to go and against Carnage. So looking at that Carnage, I'm clicking my buttons, trying to go again. The game just updated, brand new today, a little bit ago. So there's always lag. It's already kicked me out a couple times. I've been trying to do these videos, so deal with the lag. That's the problem with trying to get these walkthroughs out quick. There's always lag for a day or two. I new event quest every single time. We see Burden of Might, power gain, struck opponent reduced by 15% for each buff currently active on them. Additionally, each time a buff expires for any reason, lose 25% of max power. Okay, remember that. P to power. 1 bar gain a fury buff, 2 bars precision, 3 bars gain cruelty. When iron is hot, whenever the defender is struck, they're back against the wall. The attacker gains infinite prowess buff, special attack by 20%, max 10. So want to hit them while they're against the wall. And then we will see energy adaptation, fire. Defender has 50% chance to inflict the attack with incinerate each time the defender is struck or the attacker blocks an attack. These effects will not trigger while the defender is suffering from a bleed debuff, so I can avoid the incinerate, either bring incinerate immune or bring a bleed champ. Whenever attacker nullifies the buff on the defender, attacker has a 100% chance to purify all debuffs. Oh, the defender also 100% chance to reduce damage and incinerate effects and gains regeneration buff. Defense ability accuracy lower by 80% while under incinerate. So a lot going on, kind of conflicting note as far as making some choices like Human Torch questionable. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking Nick Fury is just the obvious easy choice. Pretty much any bleed champion should be a pretty easy choice right here in my opinion, because as long as they are bleeding, watch out for those S2 and his little clunky range movements. So as long as he's bleeding, I'm not going to get those incinerates. So all I got to do is do my first hit medium, get that bleed going on, finish up a combo, get another bleed, and that's pretty much it for this fight. It should be really easy. The biggest thing is being careful not to get clipped by his specials, especially that S2. S1's really easy, just takes a couple dashbacks. 2 or 3, but the S2, it kind of like different timing dashbacks. I usually like to try to have a step back if I see an S2 coming or when I'm baiting it, just to avoid getting clipped on the click on kind of the clunkiness. So I'm kind of taking a step back and in. And I like to keep my distance on him. I'm ending my combos with lights to get that extra bleed damage going on. And we'll see. It's like I said, with a good strong bleed, and also you want to, once your corner, keep attacking to get those prowess. One special, this fight's over easily, but then again, doesn't even need it. Nick Fury completely obliterated that fight. Works outstanding well. If you don't have a Nick Fury, use someone else who easily gets those bleeds on. Maybe a Mole Man or something like that. Any easily good bleeder will decimate that fight for you, I believe. I'm hoping this walkthrough was helpful for you. This is 1.2 for the October 2021 event quest, Cavalier difficulty. Do not forget to click that top left button icon that just came up and subscribe to Mcoc Al Bundy Rules. Don't forget to turn those notifications on. Check out my playlist, my EQ walkthroughs, story mode walkthroughs, champ tutorials, tips, tricks, strategies. I got a little something for everyone. Thanks for watching.